Want deep stories, tough choices, and combat that actually makes you think? Then you need a CRPG in your life. What's up, adventurers? Today we're counting down the best CRPGs you can play right now, from dice-rolling epics to post-apocalyptic squad brawls. Let's jump in. A bit of a wildcard pick, technically JRPGs. But Suikoden I and II's political drama, character-driven storytelling, and strategic elements earn them a place here. The HD remaster gives Konami's classics a fresh coat of paint with crisp visuals, remastered sound, and modern touches like autosave and fast-forward battles. While some dated mechanics remain, the heart of these games, collecting all 108 stars of destiny and navigating through rebellions and betrayals, still shines. Now, if you've played Divinity Original Sin 2, you'll feel right at home here. Baldur's Gate 3 builds on Larian's strengths, cinematic dialogue, reactive storytelling, and tactical turn-based combat. But this time, it's steeped in Dungeons & Dragons goodness. The game offers a vast array of choices, features fully voiced and unforgettable party members, and ensures a thrilling experience with every dice roll. For fans of moral gray areas and tactical warfare, Those Who Rule delivers. Set in a fractured, war-torn world, this game challenges you to navigate betrayal, shifting alliances, and brutal turn-based combat. With 6 character classes, customizable gear, and meaningful decisions that shape the story, it's perfect for Fire Emblem fans seeking a darker, grittier alternative. And yes, the pixel art? Gorgeous. 5 years after the events of the original, Deadfire sets sail with an ambitious blend of nautical exploration, rich lore, and deep character arcs. The writing, music, and voice acting are standouts, mature, sharp, and immersive. This time, your base of operations is a ship, which you can upgrade and command across the Deadfire archipelago. Choose between real-time with pause or fully turn-based combat. Either way, the tactical possibilities are endless. This one's a love letter to D&D purists. While other games riff on the rules, Solasta sticks close to the 5e playbook and pulls it off beautifully. The story's nothing groundbreaking, but the combat? It's sharp, clean, and packed with little touches like lighting, elevation, and verticality that add real depth. If you want that tabletop feel without all the math, this is your jam. Built by the folks who basically created the original Fallout, Wasteland 3 is brutal, hilarious, and surprisingly heartfelt. You're leading a ragtag squad through a frozen post-apocalyptic Colorado, balancing survival, diplomacy, and straight-up chaos. The combat is crunchy, the visuals are colorful, not just brown and gray, thank God, and the choices? Wild. 1 minute you're negotiating with a cannibal cult, the next you're fighting robot clowns. It's a trip, in the best way. If you're into crunchy systems, massive world building, and campaigns that last dozens of hours, this one's for you. You don't need to have played Kingmaker, but it helps. And either way, the learning curve here is steep. Menus are dense, stats are everywhere, and battles can be brutal. But stick with it, and you'll find one of the most satisfying, sprawling CRPG experiences out there. Bonus, you can choose between real-time or turn-based combat depending on your style. Time to leave fantasy behind for a bit. Encased is a retro-futuristic CRPG set in a sealed-off zone called the Dome, where pre-apocalypse tech and Cold War vibes collide. You play as a member of one of 5 factions, each with its own agenda, and explore a world full of strange anomalies, twisted science, and failed utopias. It's gritty, smart, and packed with atmosphere. Plus, no elves in sight. Ever wonder what happens if the bad guys win? In Tyranny, you're enforcing the will of a conquering overlord, and your job is to decide how merciful or ruthless that domination gets. The choices here are bold and often uncomfortable, and they shape not just your journey, but the world around you. It's a shorter game, but the moral weight and unique premise make it unforgettable, especially for anyone tired of always being the hero. Let's end with something completely different. Gamedec ditches combat entirely. You're a detective in a cyberpunk future, solving crimes inside virtual reality worlds, each one wildly different from the last. Think Disco Elysium meets Blade Runner. Instead of leveling up through fights, you build your character through conversations, logic, and roleplay. And there you have it. 10 CRPGs that prove this genre is very much alive and evolving. Let us know which game you're going to play next, and I'll see you in the next one.